First things first, this video is 1000% a copy of the Random Thoughts by All Ones Out and Jane Animations. But I was bored and thought I would share some of my own random thoughts. First off, cold showers. People that say that they like them, I know they're lying. Because I've tried them before to see like what it was all about. I feel like I'd become like Super Saiyan Goku or something after taking one. But man, they don't do anything. They just suck. They're just cold. That's really it. And if you haven't tried a cold shower, I would say go try a cold shower. It's like, why is it so hard to get rid of things that you don't even like use anymore or really like, but like they used to be a part of your life, Like I've got a mug that like I don't touch anymore, but yet like I don't want to get rid of it because I don't know. See what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I don't know why I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't want to get rid of it. So when you guys are doing your laundry, do you ever like I know you're supposed to like separate, your whites, your colors, your underwears, your socks and everything because they need different temperatures and like the colors can like make the whites colored and everything like that. Do you guys actually do that? Because I have never once in my life separated my laundry. I just dump it in the machine, put some like soap in there and turn it on. And they're always like perfectly cleaned, there's never like stains. It never smells. And like I want to know where this whole idea that you need a bunch of different separate washes at different temperatures with different products in it, where that all came from, because I swear it is a scam. It's a scam by like the big laundry companies to get you to do more washes so they can sell more soap. And they probably have a deal with the water people, because they're getting you to do more washes, making you use more water. So then you gotta pay for more water. Do you guys ever have dreams where you're just like outside and like you're just chilling, you're having a good time, and then like either like a person or like a scary animal comes and like in real life, that you would run away so fast. You would run. You'd be able to run. But then in your dream, you're like fully frozen and like your legs are shaking and you're like terrified and scared and you can't move. Like what does that mean? Because I get that dream all the time. And like what is my body trying to tell me something? Because I know if I came across like a wolf, like I'm running home. But in my dreams, I'm like on the ground crawling. I'm just like so scared. When you're trying to go to bed and all day you've just been so tired and so ready for bed. And then when the time comes to go to bed, you fluff your pillows. You get all comfortable, all warm under your blankies. You shut your eyes. And then boom, you're wide awake. You just start thinking of like random stuff you did in like the second grade and how embarrassing you were when you were like 10. And all that tiredness that you built up all day is just gone now. And you're so energized, you could like run a marathon. Like why does that happen? Do you guys ever play you'll play games or like you'll start like a show, but mostly it's playing games. You'll get like a good amount through it and like you're having a lot of fun. Like you get like through like maybe like half of it in like one day. This is that much fun. And then you never touch it again. I've done that with so many games. I'll buy it and then I'll play it for like the whole day. Whole like first day. And I'll get like at least halfway through the game. But then I just never touch it again. And I never finished the game. I don't know why, like these are good games and I'm just missing out on like all of them. But I don't know, I just never care enough to finish them for some reason. How do you think dust like gets on your ceiling? Like, I understand how dust, like, can, like, end up on, like, a shelf or, like, a cabinet or something, you know? Because it's like a flat desk. Or, like, it's, like, flat, you know? How does it end up on, like, the ceiling? How do I have dusty ceilings? Shouldn't the dust fall to the ground? It's like, how is it clinging up there? You know? And how does the dust stay on top of my ceiling fan while it's spinning? Wouldn't the dust like fly away off the fan? Do you think blowing on like a hot drink actually does anything? Like, I'll make a hot chocolate and then I'll make it like way too hot, and then you can't even drink it, it's so hot it just burns. So then you start like blowing on it, and like you blow on it for like, I don't know, like a whole minute, and it doesn't even change the temperature. Like, where did the whole blowing on it come from? Because I swear it does nothing. Does someone want to tell me why Lego sets are so expensive? It's just some plastic bricks. And like, even back in the day, Lego sets were still expensive. Like 2015, they were still like hundreds of dollars, and they're still hundreds of dollars. Like, why? Like, they're nothing like yeah, they're cool, but like, it's just like plastic, man. Like, why is it always so expensive for them? Okay, let's do some driving random thoughts. When you're driving and you're in like the fast lane, and there's not really anyone behind you, so like, you wouldn't have to move over, and there's like some cars like kind of next to you, but you could like merge, but then you just have to merge back into the fast lane to get around them. Do you guys stay in the fast lane? Because I feel like I would just stay in the fast lane and then just pass them all. But like, I don't know, I feel like you should always move over out of the fast lane once you're done using it, because I feel like you shouldn't really sit in the fast lane, but that's what I just end up doing. Ever have a friend, when you're like playing a game or like a sport or something, and they'll just start lying about like every aspect of the sport? Like, they'll lie about their points, they'll lie about what they can do, they'll lie about their injuries. They're always trying to get some fake injuries in there just in case they lose. Because I got a guy like that. And man, like why do they do that? Why are they always lying about just the most random things ever? So I just play the game, like, it doesn't matter. He'll always be lying about like his points. Like, he just randomly gets like 2 points out of nowhere, or suddenly I'll have like 2 less points than I'm like supposed to have, or he's always injured. He's like pulling his shoulder, hurting his toes. Like, he's always there's always something. It's never just like a normal day of basketball. Or when they like make a play and then they get fouled, and then they're like, no, this is what I did. Check this out. And then they reenact it. They do something entirely different. You guys ever wonder like how all of the infrastructure for like every city in the world is like even possible? Like all like the sewers, like the garbage, the lights, the roads, like the houses. For like every city in the whole world. Like that's like so much stuff. And like, people haven't even been around like that long, And there's just like, there's so much stuff like everywhere in the world. Like, it's just crazy how it's all like been made. You know what else is crazy? I've seen pictures of how big like traffic lights actually are. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Look that up. It's crazy how big they actually are. They're like the size of you. They're like the size of your entire body. Like a 5, like 8 guy. That's how big it is. You know, there's like no way. Like looking up at them, you know, they look like they're like a foot, you know, maybe like a foot and a half. But apparently, you know, they're like the size of a whole dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just crazy.